But a weird glitched thing has been happening to this playthrough on YouTube, to which I don't understand. All right, and allow me to explain what I mean by that. So I uploaded these videos, as I always do, all right, in the normal fashion that I always do, and they were live on YouTube overnight, and I even made part 1 the featured video on my channel, so people come to my channel will see part 1, highlight it, maybe check it out, right? Later in the day, I do my late stream, which is Like a Dragon Infinite Well, and what I do typically is when I go to upload my night videos, my night stream, I'll check on comments that have come in during the day to approve or whatever, because as you guys might or might not know, because I am one of the most harassed people on YouTube, I have a comment system on that basically YouTube auto filters comments. If it sees anything that's really offensive, it just blocks it outright without me even having to do anything, and then everything else kind of goes into a queue, and it allows me to approve comments, respond to comments, and stuff like that. And it allows me to weed out the bad actors, because every once in a while we get a bunch of idiots who come in from some detractor's video or some moron stream, and they think that they're just going to drop like 20 negative comments that are all insulting, gross stuff no one wants to see on my playthroughs and videos, and this allows that to not happen. Previously, before I had the system in place, I had comments disabled for like 2 years, because the comments got so toxic on my videos at one point. So we're talking back like 2017. The comments were literally so toxic that my actual longtime fans and viewers asked me to turn them off. Back then, there was no filtering system, and people were like, I can't even look. If I look at your comments, it's a bunch of racist words. It's a bunch of people doxing your address. It's a bunch of, really disgusting stuff. I can't even read your video comments anymore. So can you just turn them off so that way we can at least watch the video and not be distracted by some of the most heinous stuff we've ever seen on the internet? So I did. Then YouTube instituted this change where now you have this filtering process, and now I have that on my comments. So basically, I had everything set up normally, and when I went to approve comments on videos, there were none there. And I'm like, why are there no comments? That's weird. It's a new playthrough. There's always comments on a new playthrough. So I go and look at the videos. Zero comments, zero comments. What's going on? I go and look. Comments are disabled. What? I use a series of what's called uploading defaults. And those uploading defaults are the same settings for every video. So you might notice on any video I upload, it has the same kind of default body of text in the description of the video, because that's an uploading default. One of my uploading defaults is comments on. So why would the comments be off on the videos? Doesn't seem to make sense. Weird part is, this was only applying to parts 1 and 2. Part 3, the comments were on. So there were a few comments on the final part. Notably, one of the comments was, hey, are you aware that comments are off on parts 1 and 2? And I was like, what is going on? So I turned them on, and immediately when I turned comments on, I noticed that someone had commented on part 1 before comments were turned off. But it was up for approval. So I approved the comment, made sure that it got on there, okay? And I left it as is. And it looked like everything was fine, overnight. And I go to sleep and I wake up this morning and there's no comments on the videos again. I'm like, what? And I go to look and the comments are off again. What? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is a glitch with YouTube. I don't know if this is YouTube actually taking action. Because some people have said, like Gaia here in the stream chat is saying, so YouTube has a policy that if a video receives a certain number of bad, toxic, insulting, harmful comments, they'll just auto-disable comments on a video, which I understand, but my video has a filtration system on. So that should, the people who get their comments auto-turned off are the people who just let everything fly and don't actually put effort into, making sure their comments are good for their audience. So then YouTube will take action, but for me, I have a filter system in place. So it legit doesn't make sense that the comments would have, auto-filtered like that, or shut off like that. Some people had surmised, well, the game has situations where the girls in it are talking about self-harm, suicide, okay? And because of that, maybe that's what it is, because videos on YouTube frequently will get flagged for topics like that and get demonetized. Well, the videos aren't demonetized. The videos are fine. They're monetized. There's ads on them. They're live. The only thing that irks me, it's not a big deal. This is not a giant playthrough. This is not a huge deal at all. It was a one-off thing. But what disappoints me is, you know, I'm playing this game and I'm saying right at the end of the video, hey guys, what do you think about this game right now? Leave some comments. Let me know your opinions. I'd love to hear them and maybe I can respond to them. This definitely is a game that could have stirred up conversation. And then no one could converse. No one could speak. Because the comments were off. And I don't know what caused it. I'm legit confused as to what is causing it. So what I'm going to have to do now is keep my eyes peeled. And every day when I'm uploading, I'm going to have to keep a lookout on my videos and say, are the comments on? Are people commenting? You know, not to say that I get a ton of comments. I don't. I'll usually get a ton of comments on the first few parts of any new playthrough, especially if it's a playthrough people are hyped for. But outside of that, I don't get a lot of video comments. Why? Because people are just kind of used to the comments being off for so many years that a lot of people just don't bother. And that's sad because I like it when people comment on my video. I like having conversation on the videos. I like people having that social aspect to my videos on YouTube. It sucks that for many years I didn't have it because YouTube didn't have this filtration system. And I just couldn't have racist, toxic, nasty stuff all over my videos. You know, it wasn't going to fly. So, it's very confusing. And I don't know. I don't know what caused it. So, hey, now you can watch and comment. Please do. If you're interested in the playthrough, it's an anomaly. I don't know why the game was made. I don't know why it's only 2.5 hours long. I don't know why it was free. There's a lot of questions around this game. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. I really would. For the few people that did comment, thanks. But, you know, it's like 2-3 people now because the comments were off. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. Please comment on the videos. Okay? Cool.